Hello everyone and welcome back to Pacific Rim Theory. As you may know, the last season of The Black was recently released, so I thought I'd share my thoughts on the final season with you all. So without further ado, let's get started. So I want to start off with the things I enjoyed from this season, and that was the sisters. From the very first episode, they already had a mysterious presence about them, and I loved that because it made me even more intrigued to find out more. I said in my breakdown of the trailer that I believe that due to the name of their cult and the prayer mentioned in the Pacific Rim novelization, that the cult members would be predominantly women, which I was right about. But I didn't think that it would be because they stole women and brainwashed them into joining their cult. And the twist that Brina was one of those women who got kidnapped by them was insane. I wasn't expecting that. I remember being so shocked when they removed her mask, like, oh crap, that's Brina. What the hell is she doing there? Did anyone else see this coming? Let me know in the comments. And the hold that the High Priestess has on these women, like, she's so intimidating. From how she regained control of Brina, to the reveal of what she looked like underneath the mask and her robes, they really showcased that she wasn't one to mess with. Speaking of Brina, her arc this season was so heartbreaking. She was one of my favorite characters in the first season. So to see her become brainwashed by the sisters and fight to keep control of her mind was so sad to see. But even more so was her death, which I wasn't expecting at all. I had so much hope that she was going to live. But I have to be honest, that special send-off they gave her was so emotional and beautiful. It was the right way for her to go, so I'm glad that she got that. Another death that I wasn't expecting was Shane's. Honestly, he wasn't present much this season, and I was first confused as to why, but then I realized how much he cared for May, in his own way I guess. But it still messed up what he did to her, which is why I was surprised that I was sad when he died. And I was surprised that he even went back into the drift to save Brina. I think he was trying to make up for his past mistakes, and May definitely felt sad to see him go like that. So I guess things come full circle in that way. Now for some honorable mentions. Along with Trespasser, Slanton also made a return in the season, which was pretty cool. I actually forgot that the precursors cloned kaiju, so it makes sense now why we're seeing these kaiju again. Another thing which was cool to see was the Jaegers in that graveyard guarding the entrance to the Sisters' Temple. I could only recognize Saber Athena and Obsidian Fury at first glance, but the others I'm not sure about. And it's funny because they asked Lola said, do you want to know who they are? And they were like, nah. And I was like, but I want to know. So I think they did that on purpose so that we can figure that out. So let me know in the comments who the other Jaegers are. Like I said, I only knew Saber Athena and Obsidian Fury at first glance. But let me know if you know, and we can try and figure it out together. Talking of throwbacks, did anyone recognize the similarities to how Lola self-destructed Atlas Destroyer and how Stacker self-destructed Striker Eureka? It was literally the same shot. That was so cool to see, and an emotional reference to include in the final episode. I also remember a shot that was similar to the one where Gypsy Danger walked through Hong Kong, but I can't remember which episode it was in, or if I'm just crazy. So if I'm not crazy, can someone let me know which episode I can find it in? Because I remember seeing it on when I watched it and going, oh crap, that's the shot from Hong Kong. But yeah, let me know in the comments if anyone remembers it or if I'm just going crazy. And finally, we also got to see the Sisters' Temple in this episode. And I mentioned in my breakdown that the Sisters often made their temples out of fallen kaiju. And this one seems to be made by a Trespasser. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think this is Trespasser. Now onto the negatives, which I don't really have much of actually. I quite enjoyed this season, as opposed to the first one. But I'm so disappointed about how much of the sisters we got to see. There was so much information that wasn't explored. Like why they believe that the boy is the Kaiju Messiah, Yes, he was a weapon, but what was he destined to bring? What made them believe in this chosen child? Are the precursors contacting them directly about this? Speaking of the precursors, I have a theory that the High Priestess might be one. Her true form looks like a hybrid of a human and a kaiju of some sort. So I wonder if she might be connected to them somehow. Which is why I was so disappointed that she died so easily. I thought there was gonna be a fight or something, but she died so easily. Her death was so underwhelming. And yeah, that's my thoughts on this final season. Let me know in the comments what you thought. I would love to hear your thoughts. And I just want to say thank you for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. Currently, we are over 100 subscribers, which is insane. So thank you all so much. And if you haven't already, go follow me on Twitter. I'm pretty active over there. So if you like, come say hi. And yeah, thank you again. And I'll see you in the next video.